the Amitabh and
Yeah,
Rajesh Khanna
yeah.
bit, if we can also note that when was the time when we actually saw the women of the country going crazy about this person? I mean, was what was that phase like for Rajesh Khanna when that so much?
I think the phase when women literally went berserk over him, that has started towards the end of '69 when Aradhana was doing so well, and Do Raste, and one after the other. I think he had some 4 or 5 hits, and I remember reading stories about girls writing his name in blood, and then keeping his photographs in their bras, and all kind of things happening. There was a huge crowd of women waiting outside his bungalow every morning when he was driving out. I think one of those fans was Dimple Kapadia at that stage. He used to come out in his Capri, I think, sometimes in a Lotus, and when he was driving out, there used to be a huge crowd on Carter Road waiting for a glimpse of him. And that kind of a thing had never happened before. Maybe very early, they say about Suraya that, she used to have a crowd waiting on Marine Drive to see her come out of her house for recording sessions. But this kind of a thing, I mean, what Rajesh Khanna experienced, I don't think any other actor has experienced. I think not even Amitabh Bachchan, I would say, had commanded that kind of instant craze. See, Amitabh's fan following was more consolidated and more, sure of themselves, and they had some kind of thinking behind the way they, went after him. But Rajesh Khanna was a sheer madness. I think there's only one parallel. I think Hrithik Roshan, when he came in the early stages, there was some glimpse of that kind of a mania which was, coming into people's lives. Like,
Uh, Rajesh Khanna, I remember, since you mentioned Dimple, it's believed that Dimple and Rajesh Khanna met through Raj Kapoor. Was it true during Bombay?
I don't think they met. I mean, I don't think Dimple and Rajesh Khanna met through Raj Kapoor. It's possible that one of those parties at Rajesh Khanna's house or Raj Kapoor's house, it could have happened. But it's not that way. But I think Dimple's father was very enamored of Rajesh Khanna, and he was very keen that she should meet him. And then it just happened that she used to be around, and Chunibai Kapadia, being a leading businessman at that time, he had access to a lot of stars, and there was some common producers as well. In their house, he might have met him, and then through him Dimple. It is that's the possibility, but I don't think it was Raj Kapoor, because Raj Kapoor and Dimple met much later. When he was planning Bobby. Bobby was with Rishi Kapoor. That's how it happened.